Well, I would say hello, chat. Hello, comment section, I suppose.
Hello.
Yes, we're doing an off-air episode. OBS has not been cooperating, as you. If you were around for the last episode of Bleeding Moon, you probably saw that in effect. But we're here regardless. And hopefully by next session I'll have things sorted. I think I'm gonna try...
Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Ring that bell for notifications.
Yeah, smash that like button, as the kids say. But yeah, we hopefully we'll have that sorted by next session. I think I'm gonna try Streamlabs and see what other alternatives I have available. Hopefully one of them works.
Hopefully so, yeah.
Yeah, OBS has seemingly been getting worse and worse for some reason I can't explain. I have no idea. I'm apparently not the only one with the issue, because I looked it up, but no one seemed to have like a really concrete answer to the issue, so best to look into alternatives for now, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, if everyone is good and ready, we will hop on in.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's see here. Where's Winston's art? That is interesting. Why are they all in one folder?
Oh dear.
Why are they all in one folder? That's so weird. Everything, like all my maps and my PCs are in one folder, as opposed to they usually were in. I wonder if Albir updated. That is very odd.
It's possible.
Which just means I'll have to do more scrolling.
Oh no.
Oh wait, that's not even on the scenes. What's going on with Albert? Oh, maybe it did update. How do I change the scene, I wonder? Ah, there we go. Okay, it didn't update.
Nice.
It was just a different tab. I've never seen the other tab.
Oh.
And there's a maps tab that I guess you can just drag it onto whatever the scene is. And it has never defaulted to that until now. But yes, we will hop on in with the recap. As you all see Winston Oaklaw. And he sits by the fire in his abode with his book as usual and open up. Here's the recap.
Welcome back. The last time, the party awoke and had breakfast before departing from Sweetwater. Tom painted a group photo of the party to commemorate the visit. Setting off back towards Sweek, along the way, the party found a strange sigil that seemed to be composed of several celestial runes. After Barney made contact with the sigil, he was seemingly teleported away, and following behind him, Talos and soon the rest of the party followed. The group found themselves in a demi-plane with robed individuals who told them to depart. Talos and Barney noticed that the exit sigil would wipe their memory of the place, as it seemingly contained a modified memory spell. The group learned that the demi-plane was the start of a new world, and that the robed individuals were in fact Godslayers. The Godslayers spoke of a new world in which gods who are unfit for divinity would be cast out in favor of new ones. Ponto, during the discussion, snuck up and unleashed his breath weapon onto the Godslayers, managing to banish one of them. The two groups fought, and after a dangerous battle, the party managed to emerge victorious, returning to the material plane with one of the Godslayers who surrendered. The group questioned the man a bit, and he mentioned that he and most of the other Godslayers had their memories modified, and that was their means of attaining so many members. The man mentioned that he didn't remember his name, and the group decided that Gil would be his name. He told the group that the stone he had was something that held the demi-plane together. But there were also several other demi-planes, much like the one they were just on. He also mentioned that the Godslayers they faced were very new additions to the organization and not very powerful compared to the others. Gil insisted that the group got moving, as staying there by the sigil likely wasn't a good idea. And so the group pressed on, with their Godslayer prisoner, continuing towards Sweek. That's where we pick up. I can't wait to see what they get up to this time.
That is indeed where we pick up. Let's see here. So, we resume with you all leaving the little grove where the sigil is located. You all are setting back off in the direction of Sweek, and you have with you this Godslayer gentleman who you have named Gil, short for Gilded Stone. And from what you can see of him, he is definitely elven, and you would recognize that he is a high elf. And yeah. Are you all up to anything along the way back to Sweek?
Mm, I don't know, actually.
Mm.
I mean,
Um,
are we interrogating Gil when we get back to Sweet, or are we interrogating him now?
It'd probably be a good idea to interrogate him now, so that
Yeah.
we're not subjected to sweet laws.
I was just going to say be more efficient, but also, yeah.
Yeah, you get
Because
a
if we're gonna-
ways away from the sigil. You're not quite too Sweek yet.
Also, you know, we probably interrogate him now before he gets like assassinated by other Godslayers or something.
hmm.
I can at least cast Sound of Truth on him. So that way we can at least get some truthful answers, or at least be, like, sure that we're getting truthful answers.
I think that's a good idea.
At least we'll know if he's being coy or not.
All right. Are you all stopping off somewhere to do some interrogation?
Yeah, maybe, yeah, and then maybe we can take a short rest. I know some of us might have taken damage.
How much damage did you take, Barney? I thought you took a little bit.
Yeah, took at least like 11 points damage.
I can heal you up for that if you're okay with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you some lay on hands. But just before we interrogate this guy.
Cool.
All right, but yeah, you guys easily enough are able to kind of stop off before you exit the kind of jungly area, and you find a nice like stump to set him down on. Is Gunther going to cast Zone of Truth?
Yes, you will.
Okay. Gil will willingly fail.
All right.
Interesting.
So, what do you want to know?
I guess for starters, I guess how... I know you said that you were kind of brainwashed into all this, but I guess, is that kind of the whole truth of it, or is there more to it?
Well, for starters, I, like many other people, were abducted. They've taken to taking just common folks off the streets of places in hopes of converting them into essentially quote-unquote super soldiers.
So I'm guessing then that you still retain like a tiny fraction of your memory then to be able to divulge that.
I was able to hang on to a bit of it. It's bits and pieces. The thing is, I don't remember a lot of it. I don't remember my personal life very much. I had a family. I don't remember anything about them.
That's very unfortunate.
I don't remember where I'm from. I don't remember what I did.
Do you remember about when that would have happened?
I do know it's pretty recently. I'd say probably a couple of weeks. I think 3 or so weeks.
And do you know where they took you, where they did this to you?
I don't remember. Though I would imagine it's close by. Nothing's jogged my memory yet, though.
Okay. Different question then. You don't happen to know anything about a 10th level spell book?
10th level spellbook.
Is this taken from a man named Ernest?
Yeah, a mage was robbed and stabbed for the spellbook.
I unfortunately do not know anything about a 10th level spellbook taken from someone named Ernest. To be quite honest with you, me and the other godslayers you faced off against are quite new, and from what I gathered, most new members aren't told a lot in case they were to compromise anything until they get to a certain point in status.
Hopefully that
Right.
guy who was speaking was a higher rank at least.
I believe so. Though,
Do you know if... Oh, sorry.
I don't know much about him either.
Do you know if he reports to someone higher than him? Or...
Very likely. We are told that there is a witch that's technically overseeing everything. The Witch of Black Glass. I don't remember her... Yes, that. Oddleaf.
Any information regarding this Oddleaf?
Just that she's the person in power, I suppose. That's all I really know about the situation.
You mean running things?
Yeah.
Oh.
In fact, it's pretty likely that, well, most, if not... Yeah, I'd say definitely most people that are part of the Order are results of memories being modified. There are only a few fanatics that actually agree with her viewpoint. It's a very small handful of them.
Oh.
I guess the rest are just kind of complying in a way to survive.
Yeah, when you have your memories taken from you and all you know is what you're being told directly, it's difficult to go against the grain, especially when you know that they can kill you at any moment.
Maybe we should try to avoid killing any Godslayers we meet in the near future.
Yeah.
I'd just be cautious. Of course, every
Or
case
at
is
least-
different. I would just exercise caution with it.
Yeah. Or, at least we could approach, we could take a non-lethal approach, just incapacitate them, and we can sort of run, I don't know, some sort of, like, interrogation.
Just making sure did the people that we just fought against die, or did they just dissipate for the time being?
They seem to just dissipate into the clouds. They didn't seem to die.
Okay.
It's
Although,
possible
I'd say I'll take an Arcana or a Religion check.
Yeah, hold on here just a minute. You know, we think for Paladin, I would have like good religion. It's just still +1.
Oh,
No.
Oh no.
well, paladins aren't. They don't technically have to be religious.
yeah, that's true.
But got the roll an 8.
I can also roll Arcana.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, with the 8, it's hard to tell. You're definitely sure that they didn't die. But as to more of the specifics, it's a bit hard to tell.
Oh boy. That's a total of 10.
Oh no. And yeah, it's a pretty similar case with you, Barney. You're not really able to tell many of the more intricate details about what happened when they seemed as though they should die. Definitely something magical at play, though.
Right. Well, I figured it was worth asking about the spell tome, because it is a rather powerful magical item. Wouldn't want that in the wrong hands.
If anyone knows about it, probably would be one of the higher ups, if they are the ones that have the tome.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know a lot about where you would go about finding them, even.
Do you know of any locations associated with the God Slayers?
That's part of the difficulty with them. They're smart in that they constantly move around. They don't stay in one place for very long. The only concrete places, there was talk about a floating tower in Rosvoldis, but other than that, I wasn't told a lot. Although
Yeah.
those demiplanes do
right.
link together, so if you can find other pieces, you could probably find more of them.
Nice.
Is that this is out of character? Is that floating tower similar to the vision that Talus had?
Yes.
Do you know of? Sorry, I have a cough today. So, do you know of what the particular means these individuals are using, like, to kill gods?
It's... It's complicated, but they seem to get on the, I guess, good side of them. So they're being taken under the wings of a higher power. They use it as a means of betrayal. And while the gods have grown more savvy to that, the Godslayers are also able to infiltrate the, well, realm the gods reside on. It's very taxing, but it's also very possible. And usually it requires the sacrifice of several souls to do, from what I gathered.
Likely of that god's followers, I'm assuming.
He nods.
That explains the cleric students.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I do have. Oh, sorry.
Are you aware of, like, the whereabouts of, or information about who? I guess the only the only deity we know who was being killed that we haven't identified the individual was the person who slayed gone.
That I'm not aware of. That would be something else that you'd have to get from the higher-ups. You can get information out of them. When we were abducted, and, well, from the little I can remember before that, following that shortly after, we were given orders to begin setting down gate sigils, which is what you all found. Though, being new and freshly memory wiped, there wasn't a lot of a smart placement that went into it.
Yeah, no, that one was just out in the open.
Yeah, it's not very well hidden at all. I know usually they're able to magically conceal them, but that one wasn't.
Well, I guess moving forward, we should probably keep our eyes peeled.
If you can ever manage to get one, as gruesome as it may be, if you can get the eye of one of the Godslayers, it'll be a lot easier to locate them.
Oh, I can do that.
There's a magic that will make that a lot easier to do. All you need to do is have it in your possession, whether you make it into some kind of adornment or just have it on your person, I suppose.
Well, I guess we probably would have had that opportunity with, a certain corpse we found in the vicinity of Sweetwater. But, that has since been burnt and had a burial ceremony.
Do you think Buckley would count?
I would doubt he'd be high enough.
Darn.
What
I
if
don't think we should get back to
I
that.
cut you a deal? I'll give up one of my eyes. In exchange, I would like you to help me recover my memories from them.
Is that
I don't-
how modifying memories work?
I don't know if it's even possible, but if you could even attempt it, if I could even have concrete answers that it's something that's not possible, that'd be enough closure for me.
Well, we do have some pretty powerful allies who might even be able to help out.
I don't know if we want to just default to taking your eye compared to maybe someone who is, I hate to say this, more deserving of that fate.
To be honest, that might be difficult since we wouldn't know who's been brainwashed into their service and who's part of it willingly.
Exactly.
I don't think there's going to be any way around it.
My offer stands.
It doesn't matter, like, you being relatively new to the order, does it matter, like, the level or experience of the individual the eye comes from?
There's a ritual that one has to undergo, which I did. I do have sight.
And is there any hindrance to, is there any like special ritual that we need to do in order to remove the eye? Or is it just kind of a simple
Just
enucleation?
Remove it as you would with any other eye. Nothing special.
Out of character, the optometrist to me is just like cringing at this.
Oh no.
I leave that decision up to you. I'm willing to part with one of my eyes. If it means getting my memories back and some semblance of myself,
mean, helping you goes without saying.
Agreed. I think we'd be
You-
more than willing to at least help you out with your memories with or without.
Yeah. I mean, you've been very helpful and cooperative so far, and I think that warrants at least, so that warrants like help from our side.
Of course, it wasn't my intention to join them. Again, I was abducted like several others were, but
Yeah.
even with that in mind, there's still things I've done that I would have rather not have done. Consider it some atonement, I guess.
Understandable.
Be fair, you are a much better man than most people are. Some people do things and know what they're doing and still do that.
I really do feel for the others that were subject to being abducted. I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember much about my past life. I remember very little. I don't remember where I was from. I don't remember my family, just that I had family. I could have a significant other, a child, I don't know. That's why I want so badly to get my memories back. If there's someone out there in need of me, I'd like to be there for them.
Yeah. Of course.
Sorry to ask, but out of character, do we know any characters that might be helpful in this sort of like, at the very least, kind of helping him like gain his memories back? I don't know if
my thinking was to maybe get in contact with Calypso, who the archdruid we met at Green Peak, because he seems very powerful. He might know something. At least that was my thinking.
Yeah, Calypso would be a good option.
I like that.
Calypso, Ernest. I mean, if he's able to develop 10th level spells, he probably has at least dispel magic.
Yeah. Or like a greater restoration type thing.
Or maybe Winston.
Yeah, Winston was also someone else I was thinking of too. But do you mind if we talk about something here in private before and come back to you here in a minute?
Yes, that's fine.
I'll just pull the others to the side here and just say, I guess I'm more than willing to help him out with or without any sort of like stipulation or condition, but it is up to you all on where you stand on taking up on his offer for the eye.
Do I get to eat the eye?
No.
No, Ponto. We might, if we do decide to take that man's eye, we'd probably need that and not eat it.
I think it would be for the best. No matter what, we're going to be taking somebody's eye, and it's hard to say if anyone else in the God's Lairs will be as willing to give it up, even if they were brought into it unwillingly.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Like Gunther, he was under your spell. Was there any did you get any sense of deception?
I wouldn't think so. I guess out of character, did I feel like he was
not at all?
Like, yeah, he's being true to himself. He is truly willing to part with his eye in order to, I guess, redeem himself and also get his memories back.
My concern is if we do work with him, we take his eye out, and he just wants help. He's still going to need to be under observation because, just because he's aware of like the spell he's been put under doesn't necessarily mean he has full control.
That is an excellent point too.
Right. Well, I do suppose we could, use that means of traveling through trees to get through to Calypso and let him help him out that way. So we can just be present for that whole ordeal.
It's true.
I guess one other thing that we need to consider too is, out of character, I already said this, but would having the eye also alert others that we had the eye?
I would say I'll take Arcana for this. Make an Arcana check.
That is going to be a 13.
From what you're able to gather with that, it's not likely. Based on what you were told, and based on everything that Gil's been doing in terms of caution, it's not likely that he would put you in a position to where that would be the case. Like, you get the sense that if that were the case, he probably wouldn't have suggested it.
Makes sense. Well, I guess final decision here. Hate to say that I'm either way, but I am either way. If we are willing to do this, then we can do it. If we're not, then we can proceed to see someone else.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sit easy with me either, but I believe it will give us an upper hand in this conflict. So whether someone's willing to part with it or not, I think it would be to our benefit, as grim as that may seem. But at least he's kind enough to offer it. I'm pretty sure we could find a painless way to do this. I don't know.
It's not like this is the first time we've had to do surgery.
I mean, to be fair, we don't technically have to do surgery either. We could find somebody who's a little bit more... Well, actually, Candles, are you pretty medically attuned?
It's not my specialty, but I could certainly try. I can at least try to brew up an anesthetic.
That's not saying that you have to or anything, but I was just curious. I also just realized I'm just asking this 19-year-old to be like, hey, can you cut out this eye?
She's trying to not look too excited.
She's vibrating.
Yeah.
Brr.
Can I roll to see if she's excited?
I suppose it depends on if she's trying to hide it or not.
A little bit hiding it.
How fast is her tail moving?
Not too fast, but it is flicking.
Yeah, I guess Candles make a deception check, and Gunther make an insight check.
Ooh.
That's how we do PvP now.
So that is going to be an 18, and with her tremendous charisma, that's going to be a 15.
No.
I mean, you're fine. I rolled a 6, and I have an insight of +4, so it's just a 10.
Yeah.
Gunther's just like, yeah, you don't seem all that excited about it. This is totally normal.
Can I roll?
Go for it.
No, yeah, seems normal. I got a 7.
Totally normal to ask this teenager, like, hey, can you cut this eye out?
Look,
Totally normal how she says yes before you even finish asking the question.
Yeah, perfectly normal. Yorick will come over. He's been a bit quiet during this conversation, just kind of taking it all in. I think I have something I can help. Maybe ease the pain a little.
What's
Sorry.
that?
Sorry,
Yeah.
York, we forgot about you.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I have a spell that could help with the pain.
Oh yeah. Which spell might that be?
It's a spell called Mercy. Help alleviate the pain.
I think
Okay.
that would be
Maybe.
good. Is it, I don't know if this might be an Arcana check, but is it just like it will remove the pain completely, or just like kind of dampen it a little bit?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
14.
So you may have heard of the spell from someone, or perhaps you've seen it used before. Mercy is an illusion cantrip. It is mostly placebo.
Nice.
Um,
You're not in pain, I swear.
I'll
Ignore the eye that's missing.
pat York and say, I don't mind helping out either, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, it seems like a good idea.
Then I guess we got our answer here then.
Right. I mean, I'm still uneasy about it, but it's necessary for, and I hate to say this, but for the greater good.
The greater good.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it either, but at the very least, we can help this poor fellow at least get his memories back.
I'm sure it'd
Yeah.
look good with an eye patch.
Yeah, I mean, some people tend to make eye patches look pretty good, so he might actually start a new trend.
Yeah, Yorick will
Funny.
follow you all's lead.
I think we decided that we'll go on and use your eye gill if you're still okay with that.
Yes, I'm fine with giving up my eye, yes.
Well, in that case, I guess I'll let Candles handle it. I'll be on one side. I guess York can be on the other side. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if we want to do it out here or if we want to find like something more sterile.
You know what? We should probably, try to get to Calypso. Maybe have it done there.
That's a pretty good idea, you know?
Oh no, I already unrolled my chemistry cloth. We need to do it now.
I'm sure Calypso wouldn't mind letting you do this alongside him.
Candle's just rare to go.
Well,
It's like a cat when you have a tuna can. It's not even open already.
Meow.
I guess
Meow.
first, I guess now where are we going to then? Because I mean, are we going to?
I mean, we could use a tree to get to teleport to Calypso's hideout? Question mark.
Yeah,
True.
back to Green Peak.
That makes sense.
We can,
Yeah.
we can mark one of these trees and just zip on back without necessarily losing too much to travel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
That's a good point. All right, then I guess it's settled.
It's maybe we should reach out to him first, so we just don't show up unannounced with a former Godslayer.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, you kind of gonna call him up and let him know.
Yeah, like I think Barney will ask Tom for the orb and then get into contact with him.
The Borb.
Oh my god, the hammering is so loud.
No.
I can hear it a little bit.
Yeah, you contact Calypso, and yeah, you're able to get into contact with him via the orb. Let me pull up his art. Hello.
Hello again. Apologies for getting into contact with you just shortly after we left Sweetwater and Green Peak, but we don't suppose we could find our way back to you via one of these trees, because we actually have something that you can help us out with.
Of course, come on back by.
Also, just don't be alarmed, but we have a former Godslayer here that's willing to help us.
Interesting. It's not something I thought I would be hearing, but that's fine. Thanks for the heads up.
This is through the orb, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ponto's gonna clamber up the back of Barney and shout into the orb, "He's not very strong!"
Noted. All right, yes, come on through.
Okay.
Heads up to put clothes on.
He's a druid.
Yeah, you get the vibe that, yeah, that might be the case sometimes.
How he does his yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, maybe he just sleeps in his underwear. That's probably what happened there.
But yes, feel free to come on through.
All right, we'll be there in a bit.
All right, see you soon. All right, but yeah, are you all finding a tree to perform the 10-minute ritual?
Yeah, we're like in the area we're in right now. There should be like trees and stuff around us, right?
Yeah, there's plenty.
Cool. Who does the ritual?
If I remember correctly, I think Candles has the silver leaf.
I remember being interested in it. I'm not sure if I took it, but yeah, I can try to I can give it to someone who's more magically inclined if I do have it.
Well, I will say anyone's capable of the ritual. It's just a matter of taking the time to do it.
Right.
Yeah. Candles does also want to prepare some anesthetics in a while, so.
Very fair. Yeah. Who do you hand off the leaf to?
I feel like Barney seems to know the most about like these kinds of natural magics.
I guess kind of. Yeah, sure. Yeah, he'll attempt the ritual.
All right. So yeah, pressing the leaf to one of the trees nearby, and focusing on that connection. As the 10 minutes kind of pass, you can feel that magic growing, and it seems as though it is going from the edge of the leaf to where it makes contact with the tree, and it seems to pulse into it until finally there is a faint humming sound, and you all see that there is kind of a spiral pattern on the tree that it appears in silver and then it seems to disappear into it.
Right. I think that's our cue.
Sounds like it.
Barney steps on through.
All right. And yes, you step on through and you find yourself in Green Peak. The rest of you step through as well?
Yeah, Talos is just happy they're not flying.
Ponto is still on Barney, so he's already in.
I'll probably
Shift into a parrot.
follow on with Gil here.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all get through, and you find yourselves in the familiar sanctuary in Green Peak. Calypso's nearby. Yes, thank you for the heads up. I was, in fact, naked.
Oh dear.
I mean, that's good. Good for you, I guess. Congratulations.
I mean, perfectly normal in your own space, but yeah, it's glad we didn't, just show up unannounced.
Yeah, being at one with nature and all, it's very common.
Right.
But yes, what did you need?
We're going to remove his eye.
Oh, fun.
Well,
Then
Does he
don't
look
get
excited?
to eat it.
You can see he kind of raises an eyebrow. Kind of gives
Well-
a sly grin.
Oh my god.
well, he let's just let's just say he kindly offered it up for us because it will give us a means to be able to track the sigils of the god-slaying demiplanes easier. Would be highly beneficial to put a stop to their plans.
So why is it that you managed to get some answers out of him the hard way, or were you cooperative? And he kind of looks at
Well-
Gil.
Well, he did. We were in a confrontation, but when the battle was like in our favor, he surrendered and offered to help. So, and he divulged quite a bit of information with regards to how a lot of the newer recruits of Godslayers are actually being abducted and taken against their will and having their memories wiped.
That I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
And he's offering up like a part of his vision, so we can basically help him out to retrieve some of the memories he had from his former life. Like it's quite a tragic affair, actually.
That is definitely something I should investigate into. Well, in that case, I certainly appreciate the cooperation as well. And sorry that happened to you. It's very unfortunate set of circumstances, but it is where I am, and all I can do is move forward and hope for the best. But any use I can provide, I'd be happy to. Ah, that's good to hear.
Would you be able to help him retrieve his memories at all, Calypso?
It's something I've done in the past. It's a bit complicated, though. I would have to bargain with some entities in the Feywilds for that. There are other ways to do it, but that's the way I've done it in the past.
Right.
And usually those bargains aren't without consequence.
So, I'm pretty sure I've heard tales. Not been there myself.
It's quite dangerous. It's pretty, but dangerous. For instance, if the Fae get there, if they manage to get your name, there's a lot they can do with it, including steal your soul. Everyone's after souls these days.
Yeah. Interesting, that.
But yes, that's something I can definitely look into. I might even reach out to my brother. I do wonder how that'll go.
Yeah.
But yes, if you need any assistance with, the eye thing, let me know.
Well, I think we'll leave that with you and Candles here. It's a little above my pay grade.
I have a soothing balm I can put on it. Even get you an eye patch if it's something you wanted. Probably for the best. It's not to leave a gruesome socket. And, quite frankly, if there's any way to get me some more clothes other than these robes, it'd make traveling a lot easier, that's for certain.
I mean, are you not used to just going out just like that?
Yes, but usually I'm with the... it was a case of me being with the other Godslayers and them having magic to make it more discreet. It's a lot... It poses questions, is all. And I would hate to bring any unwanted attention to myself.
I guess we could swing by the general store and get you some clothes.
I suppose Sweetwater is not too far away. Someone could probably go back there.
Yeah.
I could get you some... I could get you some clothes, although you'll have to deal with them being a bit large on you. Can't really help with shoes, unless you want a pair of very large sandals. It's like me. I think I can manage. But I suppose we'll get to that after the eye situation. Ready whenever you all are.
What did you use in the bomb?
It's a very minty plant. Have you ever...
Oh, is it clove?
Yes, have you ever heard of Everbalm clove? It is often used in medicines. It cools down a lot of open wounds and things of the like.
Indeed, yes.
That is for most of what it is. Although with a wound like that one, it will probably sting a little, but it'll be soothing afterwards. We'll put it on after the procedure.
Right. Mostly I'm just concerned with making sure that it's anesthetized.
That shouldn't be an issue.
Right.
Yeah, I'm ready to help as well.
I'll also help too.
All right. Scandal's gonna perform the procedure.
Indeed.
All right, make me a medicine check, and you do have the help action.
Hell yeah. Be real careful with the scalpel.
While Candles is doing this, can Gunther cast Protector's Charity with Gil?
You could, although I will warn, it is not going to feel pleasant.
Yeah, He knows.
All right. Yeah, you're
Alright.
able to cast Protector's Charity.
What's Protector's Charity again?
I momentarily link myself with a creature within range. If they were to take damage from an attack, I take the damage instead.
Okay. Alright. Are you ready to hear the result?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Positive.
It's good because it's 23.
Very
Nice.
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 So, it is a very careful process, and one that no doubt is very uncomfortable to most people onlooking. But through the
Most.
various means and all the people assisting, it is able to be done as painlessly as it can be. And Gunther, with you casting Protector's Charity, you do feel a kind of irritation in the area of your own eye. But it seems as though the illusion magic from Yorick, his mercy cantrip, it seems to kind of alleviate a lot of that. And you are able to get the eye removed without issue. And Calypso very quickly gets the balm needed after cleaning up that socket, and will apply it. There we go.
Is it over? Bonnie was like looking away the whole time.
Yeah, it is over.
Yeah, Alice was out.
It is,
watching.
but we still have the eye. I don't know if you want to look at that.
By
Oh,
the
I
way,
do.
What were you wanting to do with the eye? I imagine it has some significance to you.
Well, from what Gil here said, it's usually by means of putting it in some sort of amulet or something would probably be like the best way to preserve it.
That I can do. Make it into a necklace for you. Oh, and
Right.
also here's that eye patch I promised. And Calypso will put the eye patch on Gil. There you go. And
How are you
Right.
doing, Gil?
It was not as painful as I was expecting.
Good.
It's going to take a bit to get adjusted to my lack of depth perception, but I think I should be all right.
Yeah. I do understand that. It also took me a while to get used to that.
But Calypso will take the eye, and you can see that he takes it over to a nearby table he has, and he applies what looks like some kind of magical film to it to kind of encase and preserve it, and will attach it to a necklace. All right, who wants the eye necklace?
I guess I'll hang on to it for the time being.
You sure,
Yeah.
Barney? You seem like you're pretty squeamish.
Maybe, but that way he doesn't have to look at it as much, as if one of us was wearing it.
True.
I mean, if anyone else wants to, I don't mind. It's any side eyes, Ponto.
Let's not. I kind of do the the hand wave around my neck for like Ponto.
Necklace snack.
Yeah. Yeah, candles won't turn down the eye if it's won't turn down the eye.
I am perfectly fine with candles taking it as well.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think if anyone,
Seems
if it needs any kind of like maintenance or stuff, I think candles would probably be best to take care of it.
yeah,
A
best
memento.
qualified.
All right, yeah. You now
Excellent
have
work, Candles.
the necklace.
Thank you.
I've had to remove a few eyes, and it was not as graceful as that, so kudos to you.
Thank you. I guess I do have precise hands.
Well, and thanks to you. Thanks for you as well, Calypso. Now I guess we'll leave it up to your capable hands for our end of the bargain.
Yes, sounds good to me. I'll do what I can about getting the memories of this gentleman back. And that means me going into the Feywild, so there might be periods now and then where I might be unreachable. If you can't reach me, that's probably why.
Right, noted.
But you'll be able to get back here regardless. No worries there.
I mean, we're not putting in any particular danger by asking you to do this, right?
Not necessarily. It's nothing I haven't dealt with before.
You know, if you ever get any danger, call and let us know. We will. I mean, we have methods of getting here.
I've had a lot of bad things happen to the Feywild, but I don't think I could have much worse happen to me, honestly. I used to have 2 kidneys.
How many do you have now?
1.
Hey, I guess you just need one to survive.
I should be fine, but thank you for your concern.
Right. Thank you.
Plus, I'd rather me go in and take care of business than sending anyone else in. I'd feel very guilty. The Feywild is no joke. It is very easy for bad things to happen if you don't safeguard every secret you have.
One last thing. Is there anything that we could do to pay you back for this, Calypso? We kind of asked a lot for you here.
You're dealing with the Godslayers. I wouldn't ask for anything more of you.
Thank you.
We're a team, so don't sweat it.
Oh, actually, also pull up, rip out a page of the sketchbook and like jot down the rune they were able to get from the little teleportation monument that they found.
Mm-hmm.
And they were using something like this.
I see. It's a celestial rune. I'll look into that as well. It'd be very concerning if they got runes more powerful than those. As while magic itself is very strong, runes are the truth of the universe. And they go beyond the weave a bit in their power. It's very fragile stuff.
So my master explained it.
But yes, I'll do my best into looking into things. And yes, to answer that question, runes were part of the creation of the world. Runes technically existed before magic.
Oh.
Yeah, from the Runekeeper stuff that I've reviewed for making characters, it made it sound like runes were kind of like the original language.
Yeah, exactly. So, where all the various dialects stemmed from.
Interesting.
But I suppose I'll take my leave. I'll be off to the Feywild, and I wish you all luck. And whether you want for Gil here to stay here in my care, you want to take him with you, whatever you see fit. You should be undetectable by the Godslayers here, at least.
It might be a good idea for him to be here, because he'd be undetectable. Plus, you could probably have your, I don't know if you have any corpse brigands left, who can maybe keep an eye on him.
I've been busy making a few more, yes, but yeah, that shouldn't be a difficult thing to do.
Right. Because, we do have a prior arrangement to get to seeing Varaxes. I think it's about time we should head out that way.
Agreed.
Well, I don't know if you had anything to do back the way you were, but if you continue north of here, you'll find the Maw of Hearthall, and that'll take you down to the Grittian Fold.
Right. Yeah, we were actually on our way to Sweet to the Maw of Hearthall via Sweet, so yeah.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you. And
Thank you.
safe journey.
Thank you. Gil will look to you all. I do hope the eye is of use to you, and any way I can help, I would be glad to assist.
You've helped a great deal already, friend. This is as safe as a place as any. Like Calypso has mentioned, you won't be tracked here by your former compatriots.
Calypso, if you don't mind, if you have any parchment, I would like to perhaps do some drawing to see if I can jog my memory with any of it. Even if it's just nonsense, it might help. Sure, I can get you some.
Oh, that reminds me of a trick I heard about.
Oh, what might that be?
She's going to give Gil a quill with some ink in it, and then just kind of quickly push out a scrap of parchment.
Sign here.
He'll do so. And it looks to be... It looks almost indiscernible. Like, it doesn't look like language.
Huh.
Like cursive not looking like language, or
yeah, it just looks like a series of... almost just like a series of squiggles. That's odd. I still know how to write, but maybe that was part of me trying to remember the feeling of signing my signature.
Maybe. That's what's supposed to happen.
Suppose I'll work at it. Calypso comes back with a nice big book, a nice big blank book, and some quills and ink. There you are. And if you need more, I have more around. Yes, I think I'll settle in here and see what I can do about helping myself with my memories, but thank you all for listening and, well, doing what you're doing. And a lot of innocent people out there that need to be released.
Of course. It was, the least we could do.
Thank you for your assistance. And the eye.
Of course.
Yeah, I believe it's going to make a great deal of difference in this conflict. And hopefully, it would shift it would shift things in the correct balance, shall we say.
I certainly hope so. I think I'll get settled in here, and I wish you luck on your travels.
Thank you.
Yeah, he will head to one of the rooms here in the sanctuary and get settled in. Well, good on you for doing what you did. It's easy to just deal with the God's layers in violent manner, but always good to get answers when you can.
Yeah. He did mention though that there are some that are just fanatical about,
Yeah, I assumed as much, but it seems like, from what I'm gathering, that it's not the case for most of them.
Yeah.
And something I was kind of afraid of. Like with the priests, I knew they'd be coming after them, and I didn't know what they'd do with them. Very alarming.
Right.
I suppose I'll be on my way, and I wish you luck as well.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Best of luck out there.
Thank you. And he will return to the tree and be off.
So would we be able to leave through like the tree we arrived through as well, or do we need to do the ritual again?
You are able to leave through the tree and go back to the tree you perform the ritual on.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you head on back through and find yourselves right back by the tree you perform the ritual on. We leaf through the tree.
So true.
So, are we still going this week, or are we going to go straight to the Maw of Hawthorne?
It's I don't know. What does everyone else think?
Do you have anything we needed to do this week? I know we're going to go see Robin.
Right.
Yeah, see Robin. I mean, I'll admit I did want to kind of test my skills a little bit, but that's kind of just, a personal thing.
I mean, I guess if our main goal here is to see Varaxes, and afterwards we have time, we can always do that.
Yeah, I suppose we
Yeah.
could always come back by.
Fair.
It might be a good idea to go get some rest there, though. The fight with the God Slayers is a bit tiring.
Yeah, you raise an interesting point. I think we could probably spend the night there.
Yeah, we can also report to Old Dahl what we found.
Right.
All right. Are you all heading to Sweek?
I reckon we are. So, I guess we were technically closer to the Mall of Harthal when we were at Green Peak, but
Yeah.
so we kind of just went back south again.
Yeah, but you do need your rest as well.
Yeah.
Need to little EP.
Yeah, it's looking at the map. Yeah, the Maw of Harthal is here. And Sweek's down here.
Yeah.
But of course, you could always just go back through the tree to Green Peak and go from there. You're not too far
That's
from
also
Sweek.
true.
Just be a matter of
That's
do you
also
want
true, yeah.
to travel south back to the tree and then go from there, or just head straight north from Sweek?
So where would the tree be that we left our portal?
So on the map, it's a bit harder to gauge, but I'd say it's about here. It's not too far from Sweek. Like, you can definitely see the city walls
Okay.
from where you are.
Okay, hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't suppose it would be too much back and forth to go to the to go back to the tree to be able to go to Green Peak and go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that, you all head into the city. And where are you heading? Are you heading to Sheets, or are you going to go elsewhere?
I mean, we can't not go to Sheets.
Alice wants to go to the Coliseum.
All right. Is that where you're heading before you head to where you're staying for the night?
I mean, you'll let the party know. Like, I think I want to kind of bounce over here. So, I can catch you up later, or we can. I don't know how we want to.
Do you want someone to watch you? Yeah, I mean, I'm down to watch.
Oh, where you going?
I figured I'd try to meet with O'Dall, one to report, that we have found some Godslayers, and kind of like what their MO is. Two, I kind of want to test my skills against them a little bit.
Okay.
Ooh, Ponto wants to go.
You're going to be a disruptance, are you?
Ah.
I can watch him.
Yeah, we'll make sure that he doesn't interfere if your match here, Talos.
I mean, if he jumps in, he has to be aware of what he's jumping into.
Sure.
You say that like Ponto didn't jump into an arena with a full-on dragon.
Oh, he's aware. He was there for that.
Unfortunately, everybody was aware of that.
Yeah.
All right. You all heading to the Coliseum?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I think
Let's
so,
do
yeah.
it.
All right. Yeah, you guys head over to the Coliseum. And currently, there doesn't seem to be any fight going on. In fact, you notice that the Coliseum is actually having a chariot race. But you would spot Oldoff near the top of the stands as you kind of walk in.
I mean, with Ponto here, it might become a fight.
No,
Attack the
in
horses.
Ponto's eyes, they're best buddies. So if Ponto is climbing up on someone's shoulder. Oh, he's probably
I
still
mean-
on.
But in the chariots, with the chariots.
Ah. Ponto just yeets himself into a chariot.
Yeah.
Kobe.
Yeah, sure enough, you do find Oldoff. Oh, glad to see you all again.
Hello. So I guess a couple things. One, you mentioned when we last spoke, you mentioned there being Godslayers about.
Right. Yes. Find anything out?
Yes, and he'll go on and kind of explain the situation that they were in and kind of the Godslayers' mode of operation.
That's very concerning. That would explain the disappearances that have been reported.
Yeah, the concern is if they're taking people and like altering their memories, there's no kind of telling who could have been changed or not.
Yeah, it's very hard to distinguish, I imagine.
So it might be worthwhile kind of cross-checking your staff.
I'll definitely be on that. That's good. That's really good information to know, though. Thank you.
Of course. Secondly, and that's I'll admit this is a bit of a selfish request.
Go on.
I kind of want to see how my skills compare to yours.
You can see he thinks on it for a moment. So, am I hearing a duel?
Yes. Non-lethally, of course.
Yes, of course. Do you have any other stipulations?
Probably no magic or anything like that.
I'll leave that up to you.
Do you use magic?
I'm capable.
I mean, I suppose I'd be fine with, like, really anything. Just, my only request is just don't go easy.
He smiles. I have something that could be of use to us. I'm saving these for the next duel I had. And he pulls out 2 rings. Wear this, and the ring will shatter once you can't fight any longer. Any wounds or what have you will be gone with the ring.
Ring of Sacrifice. I'm familiar with this from Dark Souls.
Dark Souls. So dark. Like my soul.
You know what they say. Every soul has its dark.
Yeah. It's a great quote.
That sounds excellent.
When did you want to have the duel?
I suppose when you're free.
Did you need to make any preparations?
No. We had a battle recently. I actually didn't sustain any damage or really kind of use many resources, so I think I am good to go.
Well, the chariot race, once that's finished up, there'll be a bit of time in between where we can get down and have a duel. I'd be fine with that if you are.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, I suppose I better go get ready myself then. Get up and stretch. Once you're ready, just meet me down near the entrance and we'll get things sorted. I'll let everyone know what's going on and we'll go from there.
Yes, sir.
Give him a smile and he'll head down. It sounds exciting. Good luck, Talos.
Talos has that expression of like, one, he's excited, and two, dear gods, what have I just done?
Excitement.
Is Talos tail wagging? Shaking her.
Flicking.
It's doing those slow flicks. Yeah, no insight required. He is not hiding any of this.
Oh boy. Well,
We get to see our gym bro show off his stuff here.
I'm sorry, I probably should have asked if any of you were wanting to join in.
Ponto raises his hand.
it seems like it's something you've been wanting to do. I'm fond of watching.
Yeah, it would be fun to participate, but I'd rather you do this on your own. Plus, if you win, well, when you win, I get a chance to go against you, just one-on-one.
Like immediately, like if
Oh, well,
I'm
no-
bloodied and beaten.
Well, not one-on-one, but like later on. Like sparring practice, like in the future or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I will do my best. I don't expect to win, but
Oh no,
kind
you
of
gotta
wonder-
win. You gotta.
You heard him. You gotta win.
Right.
All right,
You have to win.
Okay, I will do my best to win. It's just
I mean, more than anything, you seem like you've seemed like you've been looking forward to doing this for, quite a while. So, I think what's more important is, I guess, enjoy it while you're there.
Yeah.
Enjoy the moment.
yeah, it's. I mean, I wasn't aware that he was actually in Aurelia when I came over. And, Father always talked well about him. So, and Father taught me most of my skills. So, kind of seeing how I want to do him proud.
I'm sure you will. You did
I think
great.
you already are.
Aw.
Oh,
He just like blushes a little bit and just kind of like scratches his mane.
But yeah, is Talos doing anything to prepare? Or is he just heading on down and is ready to go when things start up?
Like he already has good set of runes. I think he has all his like maneuvers and stuff. So I think he's just ready to go.
Yeah, I should mention, those of you who are in need of a short rest, you would gain the benefits of one.
Okay, cool.
Also, if anybody wants snacks or a bathroom break, I don't mind buying some snacks for you all. I can't buy a bathroom break, but I'm sure we can figure something out.
Speaking of breaks, did we want to take a quick break? For those who need it, if anyone needs one.
think I'm good.
I think I'm good here.
I'm good as well. I know. I don't know if you needed Ben. I don't know if your inverter needs it or not.
I'm okay. Just a moment ago popped off to the bathroom, so I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm good. Druffle, are you needing break?
I'm good as well. Just wanted to make sure everyone else was good.
Now just keep that part in there because that's kind of our in real life, like, break.
It's like add a character. Like once they start announcing the duel, are people taking bets?
That's a good question.
Ponto doesn't know what gambling is, so no betting for him.
I would say absolutely people are betting.
Barney could probably explain what it is. Although I don't know if explaining gambling to someone who doesn't know what gambling is probably a good idea.
Probably not. This is a strong probably not.
It's a way to grow your horde.
I don't know if we really want to do that.
Interesting.
Ponto's gambling arc.
Oh no.
Is that a trope of like not corrupting, but like exposing the monk to like all these like things outside of the monastery, except this like the druid. I guess that's also trope too. I kind of forgot druids aren't like city folk either.
Nope. Especially not Ponto.
I'd say with the bets, you can see that a lot of them are going towards Oldoff because they know him. But some people are betting the odds, wanting to go for the bigger payout on betting on the underdog. So the bets are definitely in his favor, but there's still some bets coming your way as well, Talos.
Interesting. It's like a 100 to 1 payout.
And you actually see Yorick go over there as well.
Oh, Yorick,
Yeah.
you're
I want to show my support.
that's really sweet.
There's, never mind.
No, go on.
I just think there are better ways to show your support.
You think so?
And you can gamble if you want. It's up to you.
Oh, I was gonna get the winnings to Talos.
That's nice of you.
And you can
I'll
see
say
that
that-
he... you notice how much he did bet. He bet 10 platinum on Talos.
Oh god.
Oh man. Wow.
I mean, I'll
Believes in him.
ask. That's not all your money, is that York?
No, it's not.
Okay, good. Just making sure you're being responsible. Nice. Fine.
Yeah, you all getting a seat in the stands?
This
Yes.
is no longer a matter of trying. I need to win.
Win.
We love you regardless, Talos.
Ponto will disown you.
Ponto will not sit on your shoulders anymore.
Oh god.
He's never sat on my shoulders.
Oh no.
Yeah, technically he hasn't.
He's been too busy trying to get Talos to throw up.
He's been on Barney and Gunther's shoulders.
Throw up, attack him out of the snow.
Ambush.
There's that whole episode on like the aircraft thing too. So
Prankster.
Yeah.
But yeah, Talos, as you make your preparations and head on down, you are led to one of the portcullises to that leads into the actual battlegrounds. And I'll open the map. And longtime viewers will recognize this map, as I'm using the map from the Campus Coliseum from Crowls.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
All right.
Cannot believe Crowls copied this arena.
Those bastards! How dare!
Let's see. I think I have an old off token somewhere. If not, I can also very quickly make one.
If Ponto can't see like in the stands, like I think Bonnie will have him on his shoulders.
I love that. Yeah, you're able to get Ponto a good view.
I feel like I don't think York is that small either, but
No.
like I feel like
he's stout.
yeah, I don't think Gunther will have to like put him on his shoulders or anything.
Yorick will kind of sit a row just behind you so he can see a little better. Let's see here. Where is Oldoff? Oldoff. There. I do have a token of Oldoff. Cool. Let me import that. I have 2 download folders. I have the recovered download folders from my PC dive, and then I have the current one.
I cannot hear the word stout and not think of the Scotsman's wife from Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm not fat, I'm stout, and just immediately decimates a whole army single-handedly.
She's her. Built
Funny
different.
story. This is out of character, but I remember watching like this, like, you know, those top 40 like strongest character like videos and things like that. I think somebody like ranked her like higher than the Scotsman for some reason.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I certainly would.
Like she did that, and she produced her own army.
Well, they produced their own army.
I thought that in the final season, the Scotsman just like, here's all our daughters, take your pick.
I really need to watch Samurai Jack.
Okay.
It's such a good show.
Lovely art style too.
Yeah, I love Gennady Tartakovsky's stuff. I'm a huge fan of Primal.
I still need to watch Primal.
It's so
Primal's a lot of fun.
I'm yet to watch it myself.
I can't believe they have a season 3 coming.
There's a season 3 coming?
Oh, wow.
I thought I heard that they got it renewed for
Actually,
season 3.
That makes sense.
They can do us. That's a thing that can happen.
Given,
Yeah, like,
I'm not gonna say anything, but given what happens at the end, it makes sense. And it'll be very interesting to see.
yeah, it looked like it got renewed last year in June.
I highly recommend Primal. It is one of my favorites.
I love Samurai Jack. I absolutely adored Symbionic Titan. It was such a crime. Didn't do it.
Where's
All
Dwarf?
the fence about.
Get you some rest.
Yeah, I hope you get some good rest.
Good night.
I hope everything goes well.
Night night.
Good sleeps.
Let's see. I believe that is everything nice and set up. right.
Barney wearing Talos' colors.
He just
Very
absolutely
supportive.
got his top off, Talos painted across.
Just gold and maroon.
Just huge lion face.
Oh, that's a fun image. I need a party photo of them all in the stands, like
Hell yeah.
sports fans.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
Like
sounds
if that's
so
canon
good.
and Talos sees that, he's just going full red.
The hammering
You got-
just got so loud.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
I just heard that.
Let's see here.
I think it's spreading because people are hammering outside my apartment too.
There are many things I was going to say right there, but I'm glad I didn't.
You know, for a second I was a little bit confused too, and then I was like, oh, that's the context.
Okay, I think I'm good. I'm gonna have to mute in between. But yes, you all watch as heading out onto the battlefield are both Talos and Oldorf. And the two of you are able to make your way towards the center. Oldorf will look to the crowd around. God, hammering.
Oh no.
I'm gonna give them a minute. Give me a sec. Okay, I think very good for a moment. But yes, Oldorf will look to the crowd. Welcome all. We have a duel. Here we have Talos Flintclaw. And we'll see how he fares against the champion. Oldorf will look to you, Talos, and extend his hand for a handshake. Give it your all.
Talos will shake his hand and say, "I'm gonna win this."
I'd like to see it. Show me what you can do. And I will have the two of you roll initiative.
You can do it.
Let's see. It's very likely you're going first.
I got an 11.
Oof,
He
very likely hurts.
got a 7. So you are indeed up first. All right. Best of luck to you.
Dramatic music.
It's the most.
I think what he's going to, Talos is going to do first is he is going to channel his Hill Giant rune as a bonus action.
All right.
So you see like his muscles get like larger, more dense. As he now has resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage for the next minute.
Very nice. You see the runes illuminate as Talos channels their energy.
And he's going to go and swing it.
All right.
Let's see. That is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Right. So we're gonna do. Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna do a. He's gonna add a superiority die. To do. He's gonna do a trip attack.
All right, that's a strength save, correct?
Yes. It is a DC. 16.
All right. That is a, let's see. That is a 27.
Alright, that will succeed. He'll still get the damage die from it. And he's gonna add his gift, Master of Arms, to add another D6 or another D8.
All right.
Plus 11 plus 7, so it's going to be 18 damage. And Odal's next to hit is going to be reduced by 6.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Second attack. That's a 19 on the die, which is a crit.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and do another trip attack to it.
All right, strength save. That is an 18.
Alright, that will save, but it's the damage die that counts. Alright, so it's gonna be that's 17 damage on the die.
All right.
So I think crits doubled.
Yep. That would make that 34.
Right. Gets a resolve point back, and he gets a superior maneuver back.
All right.
Nice.
That is all I can do.
Oldoff, you can see he draws his gladius, and he very swiftly, for a man of his size, goes in for a strike. And he's going to make an attack. And that's a crit.
Ooh.
Yeah, nothing can do about that.
That is, let's see, 16 times 2. That is a total of 32 damage. Or wait, yeah.
What's the type?
This is magical slashing.
So would that be reduced by the giant rune?
I forget. Does it specify non-magical? Because if not, it wouldn't be reduced. But it depends on if it's non-magical or if it's just in general. If it's in general, you're good.
It doesn't specify magical or non-magical.
Okay, then yeah, it would be all. Then yes, it would reduce that.
Oof.
So yeah, you take 16. And you'll see he does kind of a stomp forward. I need you to make me a dex save.
That is a 14.
As he stomps the ground, you feel your feet slide out from underneath you as the shockwave is sent out towards you. Let's see. And you take 11 force damage. And you are prone. And Oldoff is going to use that to gain a bit of distance. You see he backs off, provoking an attack of opportunity.
I'll take it. So it's disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh, dang it. I just realized something I could have done with that crit, but oh well. Yeah, that's a 13 to hit, so I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, 13 will miss as he kind of backs off, and as you go in for the swing, he lowers his buckler and blocks the hit as he kind of backs up, seemingly preparing to do something. But that will end his turn.
All right. I also forgot I still had the fire rune on my sword,
Fire!
so I should have been doing extra damage, but that's okay.
Be his ass.
All right. Talos will take his turn standing up, so that's half his movement. And then he's going to bonus action giant size.
Big.
All right.
Big Talos.
Get nice and big.
He's going to move 15 feet. He's going to start swinging.
All right. And those of you up in the stands notice that the crowd is very into this. They are very, very much on the edge of their seats watching this battle.
Hell yeah.
Can Ponto make a stealth check?
Oh god.
no.
What's Fonto doing?
Ponto is going to attempt to very sneaky slip off of Barney and
I'll make a contested perception check.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
Please,
your
Barney.
move. Let me get all my stuff. Ugh. Oh nope, that's not gonna happen. I got a 3 on my D4 and a 3 on my D20 for a total of 9.
What did Barney get?
Barney also didn't roll too well, but it's better than that. He rolled a that's an 11.
Yeah, you notice Ponto about to slip off.
No, leave it between them. It's fine.
Huh?
Why don't you just enjoy the show, yeah?
Oh, but look how excited everybody is. They're not
Yeah,
going to be
you
doing
should.
anything.
Shouldn't you be excited as well?
Oh, I am.
Well,
Look,
then,
that person has tons of shinies.
Were you planning on stealing them? Because that's not very good.
Okay. I guess I'll
Yeah,
just
just-
sit here.
Yeah, just stay put and enjoy the show, yeah?
Yeah.
And Barney will give one of his rations to him. It's like as you know, just to enforce the positive behavior.
Positive reinforcement via
Yeah.
food.
Of course.
Yeah, you give him
Ponto's gonna
like
get-
a piece of jerky.
We gotta clicker train Ponto.
Jerky. Gotta train the dog to not attack random people.
Yeah.
But yes, what did Talos get on the attack?
Let me roll that. Also, I realized my stats were wrong, because I had to fix them. I actually have a +8 to hit.
Oh.
So that is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Fucking your own stats all up.
Alright. I'm going to... we'll just keep this normal. So we'll do D8, a D6 for the giant strength, and D4 for the fire ring. 6, 8, plus 7, so that's going to be 15 damage.
All right. As you swing your sword down, you see Oldoff kind of throw his gut out in front of him, seemingly deflecting a bit of the damage. I'm gonna roll for that. Let's see, it's 4, 8, 12. He reduced it by 14.
Damn.
Alright, so that was only 1 damage total then?
Yes.
Nice.
See, his gut takes the brunt of that and seems to almost
Tummy.
act as a shield.
Epic tummy shield.
That was his reaction, though.
You have been stopped.
Alright. Gonna swing again. That's another 19 on the die for a crit.
Ooh.
Nice.
Alright. Now we're gonna add we're going to add trip attack. And we're gonna, since I get a point back from that, I'm gonna add the gift, Master of Arms.
All right.
So it's gonna be
Say a dirty 20 for the strength save.
that'll do it.
The man's strong.
Strong.
Plus 15 plus 7 is a 22. So with the crit, that damage is doubled to a 44.
All right, 44.
And his next to hit is reduced by 5.
Gotcha.
How's he looking?
He's looking like he can keep going for a bit. He's also he looks very interested. Like, getting a read on him, he looks very intrigued.
Alright, I'm gonna call the turn there then.
All right. Oldoff will begin his turn by, you see he takes his gladius and kind of throws it into the air, and you see it soar upwards as if by some kind of magical force before sailing down. Go ahead and make me another dex save.
Nat 20.
Hey, yo.
You manage
Nice.
to dodge out of the way as his gladius comes sailing down, almost as though it was going straight for the head. And it lands in front of him. He retrieves it and makes an attack with it.
So, since I got a nat 20, I get a result point and a superiority die back, right?
I believe so.
Sweet.
What is this, grit?
Let's see here. There we go, and he has the -5. The -5, that is a dirty 20.
That'll do it.
All right. +6. That is 19 slashing
So,
damage.
Half would be 8.
Yep.
Excellent.
And as he does this, I need you to also make me a wisdom saving throw.
No. That's a 19 on the die, plus 1 for a 20.
For a moment, it looks as though he's disappearing, but as you kind of blink, you can see that it seems to wear off whatever effect was happening. And he is going to circle around to here, and he will end his turn.
Bonus action. Talos is going to he's gonna yell out Ignin and activate his fire rune.
Ignis.
Is gonna swing.
Alrighty.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Right. Second verse, same as the first. Trip attack. And I'm gonna use, since I gotten 2 points back, I'm gonna use my gift again.
That is a 27 on the strength check, or strength save.
Alright. That is fine. Alright, so that's a total of 15 for the sword. Giant strength. 16 plus 2d4. 20. 23. Plus 7 is 30 damage.
30 damage. Your attack seems to almost it almost stuns him at just how much force is behind it. And he looks up to you with kind of a grin.
And we'll say I've rolled a 1 on the gift dice, so his next to hit is going to be reduced just by 1.
All right.
Right, swing again. I'm gonna lucky this. Much better for another 19.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Alright, so this is gonna be 5, 6, 9, plus 7, 16. 16 damage.
Alright, and he will once again thrust out his gut to take the brunt of the damage. Let's see, it is 11, 15.
Alright, so he only takes 1 point. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. Oldolf he looks up at you and you see he takes his gladius and rather than throwing it straight into the air this time, he seems to drop it blade first into the ground and you see it disappears for a moment. Make me a dex save.
Do a flip. You got this. Trust. Unless you want to tag out so Ponto can take over.
This is worth looking. No, I think I'm okay. That's an 11.
Alright, an 11 will fail as you see the sword disappeared, and as you kind of look around to where it could have gone from above, it soars down and jabs into you, actually pinning you to the ground. You are restrained, and you take some damage.
Oh dear.
Is 24 psychic damage. And while he has you restrained, he once again raises his foot and stomps the ground. I need you to make another dex save.
What should be it? Is this a disadvantage since I'm restrained?
E.
Alright. $14.
Alright, a 14 fails. Let's see. That is 15 force damage.
I am well past bloodied.
And Oldolf will end his... well, actually, no. He's going to back up. And this, once again, will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Disadvantage.
Backing that dumpy up.
That is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Right. I don't know if I get my giant strength on. Attacks. Not my turn.
Let's see what giant strength reads. Giant strength. Once on each of your turns.
Is that no?
Yes, I would say you would.
Oh, okay.
Well,
It's not my turn though.
yeah, it would be. It would have to say once per turn rather than once on each of your turns. So yeah, you wouldn't get the giant
That's
strength.
fine. That's fine. Alright. So that was, I got an 8 on die, so that's +7, so it's gonna be 15 slashing damage.
15 slashing damage. Very nice. He's starting to look a bit rough as well.
Nice.
You can see that his breathing's getting a bit heavier.
Kick his ass. Do it. For the team. For the band. The band.
And I'm doing my best.
As he backs off, he is going to go ahead and action surge.
Oof.
He leaves his gladius where it is, but you see he raises his hand up and kind of slaps his stomach, and shooting out of it is a lance of energy, which I believe is an attack roll. I need to double check. Where is it? I think I scrolled past it. There it is. Yes, it is a dex save.
I'm gonna lucky this.
Okay.
That is a 16.
16 just barely fails.
Dang it.
So that is 2 superiority die. Ouch. That is 28 force damage.
And my hit points are at 19, so Talus is down.
No.
This force lance hits you. You feel the ring shatter, and Oldoth calls back his gladius and catches it before meeting you in the middle. Well, that was a wonderful fight. You fought really well.
I can see how you were undefeated.
I'd like to fight you again sometime. That was a lot of fun. I'd love to see how you grow.
I won't lie, I was hoping to see how the combat father taught me, how that would match against you.
Well, you certainly have big ambition, and that's something I greatly admire. He will walk over to you and once again extend a hand for a handshake.
Talus accepts it. I think being like hitting 0, he's been forced to reduce to size.
That was a marvelous fight, and I look forward to the next time.
I'll train. I'll get stronger. And we'll see if you can keep being undefeated.
I certainly hope you can take me down. Someone has to keep me in check. Of course not. He looks at the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new threat in the arena. One to be on the lookout for. Give it up for Talos Flintclaw. And in an uproar of applause, the arena echoes as people applaud and cheer.
Ooh. Sorry, it is supposed to be more enthusiastic. I didn't want to peek.
Yeah,
Did not.
Yeah, Ponto is screaming, and at this point has climbed up and is standing on Barney's shoulders and is jumping up and down.
Yeah, Barney's
obviously the
Barney
party
is,
last.
yeah, Barney also is standing up.
Yeah,
Ponto feels real tall right now
as well, giving it his all to the applause.
Kendall's just quietly clapping. You probably can't hear it at all, but she's got the spirit.
She's got spirit. And yes, after the fight, Olaf will kind of lead you off, and to essentially the bit below where people are preparing for their various events. I truly mean it. You fought very well, and with some time and training, I have no doubts that you'll achieve greatness, beyond greatness.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'll do you proud.
I look forward to it.
Question.
Yeah, what's up?
We're level 7, correct?
Yep.
Would it be exclusively for flavor, instead of flying, can Ponto glide?
Yeah.
Awesome. Ponto is going to yeet himself off of Barney. He's got a good altitude now, so he's pretty confident. And he's going to turn into his astral noodle form and glide over and slam himself into Talos.
And can I grab him before he does that?
So Ponto, make an acrobatics check, and Barney, you make
Bet.
an athletics check. It'll be contested.
Less bad. Survey says.
So contested acrobatics.
Oh,
you're
19
making-
plus
you're
3,
making an
22.
athletics. Yeah, make an athletics check, Barney.
Please don't nat 20.
Not 22. Got it.
I do that nat 20.
$19 plus 4. 23.
No!
Nice.
Ponto goes,
Denied!
you see him kind of do a bit of a wiggle before he goes for this leap, and you manage to catch him just as he lifts off.
Seized.
We love our Barney.
Pasta snatched. I should have known that being a pasta shape would have had me at a disadvantage against the cook. Took me out with extreme prejudice.
No, let's play nice. We've all had our fun today.
Barney hears in his head, because I can't talk as a dragon, unless people know Draconic. And you're just gonna hear excited, 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 excited.
Yeah, I can tell.
He is a vibrating pasta noodle.
Let's just, meet with them under normal circumstances, yeah?
I just had a terrible idea.
Oh god.
Ugh.
It's a terrible yet kind of wonderful idea. Can I request a persuasion from Barney?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Just
leave
for-
that up to you.
Just for my own humor,
Like contested persuasion check.
given the form I'm taking. This is very interesting.
So would this be contested?
I guess?
Like how would you try to persuade Barney?
No, Barney persuading Ponto.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Other way around.
What is Ponto's passive insight?
Ponto's passive insight is a 16.
Okay, so you're looking to be the 16th your persuasion, Barney.
Okay.
That's funny.
Unfortunately, I don't have any modifiers persuasion, so that's a 10.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, yes. I love it when rolls favor me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you have advantage because Ponto likes you.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, rolling now. That is a 16 on the dice.
Ooh.
Okay, so
So
Ponto kind of
make
just
it-
like folds in half, kind of up into his own body, and is like face to face with you, I guess.
Mhm.
And you see a running thought go through his head, like his eyes are kind of somewhere else, and he's processing some information. And you see him take a little deep breath, go, and then kind of just sighs and slinks back down. And you hear, okay.
Yeah. Oh, well, save that energy for, when we fight people, yeah? Let's not fight our friends.
Okay.
Talos is a friend, yeah?
I just wanted to get a hug. With whole body.
That sounds way too sinister.
It's honestly the truth. He just wanted to like hug, like full pasta noodle wrap around Talos. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And kind of like grab him by the face and just start screaming because Ponto has so much energy right now watching the fight.
Can I be right back? I just need to do something real quick.
Yeah, all good.
Is he gone?
Not Barney.
I know. So the whole plan is Ponto is the astral dragon, so he could banish Barney.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
That ran through my mind. Like, that would be so awful.
But I was like, how would this affect the relationship? Pretty badly.
Badly.
Horrendously.
But yes, back down below with Talos and Oldoff. Oldoff looks to you. So, what do you plan on doing now?
Well, I believe we're pretty much just planning to spend the night, to recover and recoup, before we head to the Viridian Fold.
Well, no need to worry about rooms. I'll pay for them. Anything you might need for dinner?
Oh, we
Can't
drink
ask
too.
you for that.
Yeah, it's. I'd be happy to pay for that.
Drinks.
Oh, that's awfully kind of you.
Of course. Drinks included.
Yeah.
Talos is looking a little bit kind of sheepish and a little bit concerned. If I'm to be honest, and he's gonna look around to see if there's a lot of people around or if they need to move this somewhere private.
You're pretty private at the moment.
And since assuming the party's there, he's gonna be like, well, I also want to see kind of where my strength is at before he's he looks at the party. You know how it's been a little over a month since Gone fell.
Yeah.
And we've been kind of running around a lot. And I had when we were in Sweetwater, I had a talk with Gond, and he's been able to kind of keep things stable. But we don't know how long that's gonna last.
Yeah, I mean, you got a point there.
Yeah, I mean, we are looking for, like, someone to take his place, yeah?
I had a you know this, Barney, but I had a talk with Sortan.
Yeah?
And I've made a promise with Gond.
What is that?
That if we can find someone, I would put myself up as a candidate.
Are you sure about that? Not because I don't think that you're capable of doing it, but most so because I know you've been hesitant about it.
With everything going on, and especially with our recent fight against the Godslayers, it seems like it would be it'd be the faster approach.
I think we shouldn't approach this with too much haste, if you understand what I mean. I kind of feel like we should probably treat that as a last resort. Because, as far as I understand, you would, like, without a doubt, seem worthy of that role. But, you're also the one in charge of finding someone that might fit that description as well. not that they're necessarily worse or better off than you are, but I feel, yeah, like I said, I feel that should be a last resort.
It's a pretty heavy responsibility to hold.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Plus, I mean,
I'm.
oh, sorry, you go
Go ahead.
first. No, you go.
Go ahead.
Go on. No, I was just going to affirm what everyone else said. Just don't put too much on yourself. Just don't rush things. I definitely agree with you that we want to make sure we try to get Gon's successor as soon as possible, but I don't think that should come at your come at the cost of your own agency as well.
It's. I just, it's. God, I can't say it. It's just been weighing heavy.
Right.
Understand.
Just
Oh,
as long as you know that you're not carrying that burden alone.
Whatever you decide to do, we'll support you.
oh, Panto has an idea. What if you stab yourself now? Because isn't there like a whole judgment process?
What? That's exactly what we're trying to avoid right now, Ponto.
Well, if it turns out Talos isn't the one.
You cut out there.
Oh, sorry. If Talos does it now, and he's not chosen, then we can put some more emphasis on finding someone else.
I don't know. It feels like an awfully big risk.
Plus, even then, I think the issue's not so much if Talos is worthy of it, it's more so if Talos wants to truly do this whole thing. If Talos is deemed worthy, does he have a chance to renege on it? We don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least it seems to me the deal is, if I say yes, if I am found worthy, and I say yes, it's kind of a sealed deal at that point.
If I might add something to that conversation, it might be a good thing to speak with Heslan about it. Heslan did
It's not
take
a
the
bad
place
idea.
of Helm after all. It's a process he's been through in his own way.
It's a good point. Besides, a lot of us, some of us will definitely miss you.
At least if you talk with Heslan, you'd be able to get the details and everything as well. See what would and wouldn't change and how things would go.
Yeah. Alright, I'm treating this far too hasty. I know what'll happen if there's a gap in, kind of like the world's order. Structures like this could become unstable and collapse. The tools that we use can become worn and weakened. Even if I don't see it, if it's not immediate, it could happen somewhere.
Right. Well, as long as, as long as there's a fraction of Gon still left in this world, I think we can at least delay that process a bit, yeah?
He'll pull out Gon. It's like,
Needn't stress yourself too much. I'm able to hold back much of what is to come for quite some time.
Reassuring.
Yeah.
As long as I am kept out of the hands of the Godslayers, all should be well.
oh, that's not even a question. They're gonna get you from my cold dead body.
The sheath you made has been quite a help. It helps me focus.
He just kind of smiles at this.
I trust your judgment. I also think you should do what you truly believe is right. Not for the world as a whole, but for yourself as well.
He just takes a breath and it's like, all right. I'm sorry, everyone.
I don't have to apologize.
Yeah, there's
No.
nothing to apologize about. In fact, we should be thanking you. It's a big
Yeah.
thing to step up to something like that.
Yeah,
It's a
It's really
difficult decision.
admirable.
takes some real guts to even try to convince yourself to do that.
Weirdly enough, all our interactions with the gods and Godslayers, it's kind of put some things in perspective.
Anything in particular?
I've been I've disliked the gods for a long time. And I'll be frank, I hated one of them. I grew up with a expectation of perfection, and that's not. It's not true. It's not something that exists between us or the gods or anyone. Like the fact that the Godslayers are demanding some form of perfection, the really perverse way that they're doing it. It's kind of showed me that I've been wrong in a lot of cases.
I personally think we've all been through quite an ordeal these past few days, so I think it's probably a good idea that we all, and I think especially you, Talos, that we head over to that inn, yeah? Just unwind a bit. I think we all deserve that.
Agreed. Young master,
Yeah.
I caught you betting. How much did you lose?
20 platinum.
I
Goodness.
don't think this is gonna make up for it, but he'll offer him his last electrum piece.
Oh, no, you keep it. I did it because I really think you're cool, Talos. I look up to you. I look up to all of you, and I always feel safe with you around. That hasn't changed.
I'll do my best to honor that, and get you back and get you back 20 platinum pieces.
Yeah,
Hey.
we'll worry about that. We can worry about that in the future. But for now, let's go get some rest, shall we?
Agreed.
All right. And as you all head back to the tavern, I think that's as good a place as any is to call today's session.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it seems like a good solid point.
Really solid session
Yes.
today.
Very heavy things to think about.
Definitely.
Sorry if I kind of took over.
No.
Oh,
You do not have to apologize for
There
that.
is no apologizing necessary. Everyone has their own. Everybody's character is going to get a chance to shine. That is my hope with this campaign.
hell yeah.
We love seeing more Talos.
Yeah, and it's a good path that he's going. I think it's a good arc for him.
I agree. But I believe I will end the recording there. Chat/YouTube, thanks for joining us. Hopefully we'll be back with our live stuff once I get things sorted on that end. Hopefully Streamlabs will be a bit better to use. But yeah, we'll see. I will try and keep things updated, and we will see you all next time.
Heck yeah.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Farewell.
Later.
Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell.
Get us to 1,000 likes, or else we'll chop off Luigi's nose.
Oh my god.
Why Luigi?
What did Luigi do?
Take
If
out
you know
Mario's big toe.
If you
Yep.
know, you know.
Get to 3,000 likes or we do stab Ponto.
Hey, yo!
Bye.
See ya.